Celtic supporters, massive questions are exploding around Parkhead right now. I've got 3 huge Celtic news updates for you. Martin O'Neill has made a stunning confession about his future. Chris Sutton has delivered a huge warning about a player Celtic simply cannot replace. And the final story could confirm another major exit from the club. Stay right through to the end. Hit subscribe and don't miss a second, because everything around Celtic is changing fast and you'll want to hear every detail. According to Celtic Quick News, what Martin O'Neill has just admitted says everything about what this title has cost. After dragging Celtic through one of the most chaotic and emotionally exhausting seasons in recent memory, after restoring belief, after delivering title number 56 against all odds, he's now openly saying he could not do it all again. And honestly, in my opinion, that makes this triumph feel even bigger. When O'Neill stepped back into the dugout, few truly believed this story would end in celebration. Celtic were wounded, confidence was low, the squad looked mentally drained, and the pressure around the club was building week after week. Yet somehow, this 74-year-old football giant walked back into the storm and steadied everything. Not always with perfect football, not always with dominant performances, but with belief, authority, and something this club had been missing: calm. His honesty after the title win was striking. No dramatic hints, no political answers, just a blunt admission. If the new season started tomorrow, he would not take the job. In my opinion, that answer shows how intense this rescue mission has been behind the scenes. Living in a hotel, barely seeing home, learning modern tactical systems he openly admits he does not fully agree with, giving everything emotionally just to pull this club back from the edge. That matters because it reminds every supporter that success is never just about 90 minutes on the pitch. It is sacrifice. It is sleepless nights. It is carrying the weight of Celtic Football Club on your shoulders and refusing to let it collapse. And now comes one final chapter. Hampton, Scottish Cup final. A chance for a league and cup double. And standing on the opposite side, Neil Lennon, a former captain. Another man who understands exactly what this club demands. The emotion of that alone makes this fascinating. Mentor against former leader. 2 men deeply tied to Celtic history, battling for silverware. In my opinion, this squad desperately needed Martin O'Neill, not just tactically, but emotionally. He reminded these players what resilience looks like. He reminded supporters what belief feels like. And perhaps, most importantly, he reminded everyone that this club still responds when true leaders step forward. Supporters will love hearing his honesty, but there will also be frustration, because part of every fan will now be wondering, what if he stayed? Could he build something even stronger? Could he guide this squad back into Europe with purpose? Or is this the perfect ending to an unforgettable comeback? One thing feels certain. Whatever happens at Hampton, Martin O'Neill has already written another unforgettable chapter in Celtic history. But what do you think? Should Martin O'Neill be asked to stay? Or is this the perfect moment for him to walk away a hero? Drop a like and subscribe button so we hit 1,700 Celtic fans. According to Celtic Shorts, what Chris Sutton has just said about Daizen Maeda will hit every Celtic supporter right in the chest, because deep down, many already know it might be true. If this really is his final chapter in Glasgow, how do you even begin to replace someone who feels completely irreplaceable? That is the uncomfortable reality now surrounding one of Celtic's most important players. While speculation over a summer move continues to grow, one thing is becoming impossible to ignore. Daizen is not just another top performer. He has become the heartbeat of this team. Chris Sutton and Chris Boyd agreeing on anything is rare enough, but both saying Daizen cannot truly be replaced. That tells the whole story. In my opinion, they are absolutely right. Goals can be replaced, assists can be replaced, even star names can sometimes be replaced. But what Daizen brings goes far beyond statistics. His relentless pressing, his speed, his energy, his ability to terrify defenders for 90 minutes, there simply is not another player quite like him. He changes the mood of a match. He changes how opponents prepare. He gives Celtic something no tactical system can manufacture. And now, just as his finishing has reached another level, the talk of a Premier League move is becoming louder. That is what makes this so emotional. For years, supporters admired his work rate. But over the last stretch of this title-winning run, Daizen has evolved into something even more dangerous. Clinical, calm, decisive, the overhead kick, the crucial goals. The moments when Celtic needed someone to stand up and deliver, he was there. In my opinion, if he leaves this summer, it will not just be losing a brilliant footballer, it will be losing an identity. This team has been built around his intensity. Every press begins with him. Every defender fears the run in behind. Every supporter rises when he starts chasing a lost ball, like his life depends on it. Could he succeed in the Premier League? Absolutely. Chris Sutton believes so, and it is hard to disagree. Daizen has all the tools. The pace, the mentality, the hunger, the fearlessness. Whether England, Germany, or elsewhere, he looks ready for that next step. But for Celtic, that creates a huge problem. How do you replace a player even your rivals are calling incredible? How do you replace someone Chris Boyd says he has never seen the like of? Maybe the answer is you do not. Maybe you simply appreciate every remaining moment while you still can. With the Scottish Cup final still to come, perhaps there is one more unforgettable Daizen performance waiting. One more chapter, one more moment to remind everyone why he has become such a beloved figure at this club. And if this really is his goodbye, what a legacy he leaves behind. But what do you think? If Daizen Maeda leaves this summer, can Celtic truly replace what he brings, or is he genuinely irreplaceable? Drop a like and subscribe button so we hit 1,700 Celtic fans. According to Celts are here, Luis Palma's Celtic story now looks to be reaching its final chapter, but not without one last twist. After what looked like a straightforward, permanent move away from Parkhead, negotiations are now becoming complicated, and in my opinion, this tells us a lot about how Celtic value the player and how difficult this summer window could become. When Luis Palma arrived, there was genuine excitement. Early on, he looked like a brilliant piece of business. Important goals, clever assists, flashes of real creativity. For a while, it felt like Celtic had found another attacking weapon capable of making a serious impact. But football can change quickly. Form dipped. Confidence seemed to disappear. Minutes became harder to find. And eventually, a lone move away became the best option for everyone. Now, ironically, Palma has done exactly what many hoped he would do: rebuild his value. 9 league goals, 6 assists, strong European contribution. By any standard, those are excellent numbers. He has reminded everyone that the talent is still there. In my opinion, that is good news for Celtic because it strengthens the club's position. The issue now is simple. Lech Poznan want him, but they do not want to pay the agreed price. They reportedly accepted an option around $4.1 million, yet now they are trying to lower that closer to $3 million. Celtic have already rejected offers, and rightly so. That is where this becomes interesting. Does Celtic stand firm and demand the full amount? Or do they compromise, accept a slightly lower fee and move on? In my opinion, the club should be careful here. Palma may not have a long-term future at Celtic, especially with competition in the wide areas and the squad evolving under Martin O'Neill. But there is no reason to undersell him after he has increased his market value. If another club enters the conversation, that asking price could suddenly look very reasonable. For the squad itself, his departure would not be a shock. Supporters have already emotionally moved on to some extent. The emergence of other attacking options means the team would likely cope well without him, but there is still frustration. because Luis Palma showed enough in flashes to make many supporters wonder what could have been. Was he used correctly? Did confidence abandon him too quickly? Could another manager have unlocked more consistency? Those questions may never be fully answered. What seems clear now is that this is becoming a financial negotiation, not an emotional football decision. Celtic appear ready to let him go. Parma appears ready for a new chapter. The only question is whether Lech Poznan are willing to pay what Celtic believe he is worth. And honestly, they probably should, because a player producing those numbers, rebuilding his confidence, and entering his prime still carries serious value. But what do you think? Should Celtic lower the price and move Luis Palma on? Or should the club stand firm and demand every euro? Drop a like and subscribe button so we hit 1,700 Celtic fans.